No problem surviving the hit. Big hit. I love this. Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. We're going to be talking about a guy who I didn't really make a video about when he first came out because I wanted to wait until I had some Omicron gameplay. And thanks to some of you, I have some Omicron gameplay of my own as well as some from the community. Thank you guys so much, and I will have their names down in the bottom left for when we go over those footage. But we're gonna jump right into some footage of me doing the just some squad arena testing, basically. Overall, really impressed with this character. I'm also curious where he's gonna end up because it's not likely gonna be with Sith Eternal. I'll be honest. So let's jump in right into that testing right now. Okay, I'm gonna be up here from now on. Don't trust that guy down there. He's weird. He's old. I don't like him. Anyways, so this is our testing during squad arena. So this will be no Omicrons. Honestly, struggled against Jabba. I don't think that'll be a struggle with the Omicrons. But like, you just, looking at what he's doing, you just cannot get through his protection at the end, and Bane dies off, and Bane's stuff does not continue past death after, without the Omicron. And so it honestly becomes a struggle. I've heard that Relic 8 fixes this, and I plan on Relic 8ing him for that reason, because I want to be able to use Bane really well outside of Grand Arena, which honestly absolutely busted inside and outside of Grand Arena. The Omicrons help, yes, they're going to do amazing things, but he's insane without them. We got here a Kenobi without Cat. Obviously with Cat, we're missing the bonus turn at the beginning to jack up cooldowns, and so that makes it so this is a very hard battle with Cat. We'll have a little bit of Cat in a little bit later, but I gotta say, the opening play of being able to mark down whoever you want instead of the tank really helps this team. And you look at Bane in these battles, and he's doing half the work at least of Sith Eternal. You don't have to wait for the ultimate. He is just absolutely destroying people. It's insane how much he does himself, and I think that's a big reason why we're gonna see a shift. Because as much as they wanted to make this a Sith Eternal lifter, he does so much by himself. Like, you saw that clip at the beginning that was before Omicrons. He basically destroyed the entire Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team in one AoE. And so as much as we want to use him with Sith Eternal, and I think he has his basis in Sith Eternal, we may have some times where we're throwing Sith Eternal and him against JMK for full banners. I think that's very possible. But honestly, I would see more Sith Eternal doing his own thing, and then Bane doing his own thing, because Bane is insane by himself. If you want to check out, the testing with Bane by himself, with Talon and that kind of thing, go check out Arnold's video that he put out right after the character came out. He went through squad arena with that. I didn't have the energy to really test that, but we do have some Omicron gameplay, and honestly, it looks like most of the people that are using this character are going to be using it that way. Almost everyone that I got clips from wasn't using it with Sith Eternal. I didn't even use it with Sith Eternal. Then again, to be fair, my opponent didn't really put anything great on offense or on defense, and so I really didn't have a good opportunity to use Bane. But a lot of the people that sent in some videos for us, their names will be in the bottom left when we get to that point. They all used it on just whatever they wanted. One used it with Malak, one used with Talon. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, surprisingly enough, Sith Eternal beats JML. It's crazy, I know. I wouldn't have guessed. Bane just puts in that much work. No, this battle's easy no matter what. It was just for fun. But here's my battle for with the Omicron. So you get that first turn, and I'm having to read through all the abilities. But yeah, you upset cooldowns and it kills half the team. And you're just like, oh, okay. Well, that was fun. And so you just sit there and you just destroy the team. You ramp up so much damage based off of your health. You keep ramping up your health. And you just kill off teams so incredibly easy. Like right there, just everything gone. Here we got Gavin Mothma's footage. He took up just a regular Darth Maul with Bane against the Inquisitors. And honestly, if we can take out Riva with just Bane and a random Sith, I'll take that every time. It is looking like this is probably your best option a lot of the times, is putting someone else in the leader versus putting Bane in the leader. As much as Bane's leadership ability is cool and nice, I don't think he really needs it. And also, it allows us to be able to not have our second person die off as fast. And so then we can, be able to preserve banners. And so we'll have both people alive instead of just one. And so I think that's going to be kind of the thing that we try to do. But it's insane what this guy can do. And I think, I hate to say it, because Sith Eternal does need a lifter. Sith Eternal could really use a lifter. But he's so much better on his own. Okay, better's not the right word. With Sith Eternal, he can beat every Galactic Legend, period. Without Sith Eternal, he can beat every meta team, including Malgus, without Omicrons. And then with Omicrons, without Omicrons, he can also beat Leia. With Omicrons, he can beat Riva, he can beat Leia, he can beat, Lord Vader, because we really need another Lord Vader counter. And so overall, this character is insane, and a lot of it comes from just the ability to take that first turn and jack up cooldowns. That start is just so incredibly good. It keeps ability block off the team. It keeps things going very, very well. But then also his damage is just so absolutely insane. Especially once you hit that 50% area. And right here, you want to try and hit Riva with the basic, because the basic prevents revive if you have that Zeta. And so, like, that basic, once you hit under 50% health, it'll insta-kill basically anyone in my testing. Here we got a Sith Eternal versus Riva, and so obviously this is going to be just as, like, this will be amazing banners. It's not going to be a problem for you whatsoever. Poof. They're gone. That's all it takes. This character is insane. And so now she's under that 50% health, basic, and she's gone. And so it's insane. And then right here, this is a little interesting one. We got a Malicos versus Bane and Malik. Bane and Malik also are putting in some work. Makes it really easy to do the Leia battle with these two. This battle works really well. Insane amount of stuff when it comes to him. And I think going down the road, we might see some nerfs, I'll be honest. I don't want there to be nerfs. I really don't, because I love this character in canon, and I love this character in the game currently. I really don't want nerfs. But considering how much he beats, and how he was supposed to be a lifter that takes Wat Tambor away from Sith Eternal, we might be looking at some nerfs soon. And that hurts my soul just a bit, because I love seeing this character go. Like, even this battle right here, you've got a battle where it seems like you can't win. You are stuck. And you're just like, no, he'll just keep ramping. Because every time he hits his AoE, he's going to build up his siphon, just like Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. And then he hits his last ability, and he's going to siphon that much max health. And his abilities deal damage equal to his max health. And, like, it ramps so incredibly much. And especially, once your ally dies off, you get so many stat boosts whenever an ally dies off. Like, right there, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to have no problem. Malicos immediately dies. There goes Seer. Like, it's crazy. Just as soon as you're like, oh, no, I might be losing this, and then all of a sudden, the other team's suddenly dead. It feels the same way with throwing it against Lord Vader, because Maul gets a little scary. Maul takes down a lot of your health at Relic 7. But if you have 6-dot mods, you'll survive it, no problem. But then you're just like, oh no, but also, you guys are dead. And in Grand Arena, insane, because you can jack up the cooldowns at the very beginning by 2. And so you kill Maul, like that happened, you just kill Maul before he even takes a turn. If you're playing Squad Arena, he will deal some serious damage, but then you just bounce right back, instantly full health, and have 0 problems. Like, the fact that this is another Lord Vader counter kind of upsets me. We need a Lord Vader lifter more than we need anything else, but absolutely insane. I don't know how else to say it besides I'm loving this character. As for places to use it, honestly, I feel like the characters that we're seeing the most good stuff with right now for the second character is Talon, Malik, and Mull, just because they're all, you know, easy people to use and people to steal from other teams. Although Malik is kind of expensive, if we can pull off some crazy stuff with Malik, I'm gonna love it. Thank you guys so much for the videos, by the way, for those of you who sent them in, and we'll discuss his kit just a bit. This boomer man that is so incredibly sexy. I love this character. Honestly, just so great. I can definitely foresee nerfs, and I don't want them. I really don't. CG, please don't do this to me. I love this character. Essence of Dominance. I hate that you have to open up with it, but just doing the cooldowns early is so good at asserting dominance that, like, you can't not do it. It's like using the AoE on SLKR first turn. You don't have any siphon built up, so you're not siphoning any stats. So it hurts your soul a bit when the AI does it. But with Essence of Dominance, there's a reason to do it. And so you do it, still does good amount of damage, and then you use that Malevolent Whirlwind, and half the time, at that point, those two abilities, you've killed the whole other team. Like, this character is insane, and that rule of two, there's so much in here that allows you to get Sith Eternal ultimate fast. It allows you to keep your team alive for a long time. You could take out so much. Malgus takes 60 seconds to beat. Like, it's an insane kit. It's an insane character. That basic denying revives and dealing, what is it? Isn't it an extra 200% more damage? Yeah. If they're under 50% health. That's just insta-kills everyone. Like, this character is great, and I'm in love. I'd love to hear what your guys' experience are. I want to kind of collect as much info as we can to try and help each other out. So all of you that have Bane, please throw in the comment section what team comp that you used and what did you take out, because I'd love to hear all of the different stuff you guys were able to take out. If we can find a way to kill, you know, SLKR, you know, Jabba, JMK, anything like that without a Galactic Legend, so like without Sith Eternal, I'm going to be head over heels over this character, and I will Relic 9 him immediately. So please throw in what you have in the comments section. I would love to hear it. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on this character, and you think if there's going to be a nerf, what could they nerf about him without destroying his kit? I'm very curious if they'll make the rule of two just with Galactic Legends, maybe? But I don't want to put thoughts into CG's head. Let's keep him the way he is. I love him with all of my heart, soul. I will do anything for this man and his beautiful samurai armor, even if he's not the old canon representation of my favorite character. I still love him with all my heart. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing Bane just absolutely slaughter everything. And I will see you guys in the next video.